Hey traders, good day, good day. Akil Stokes here for your live room weekend review. I understand that there are a lot of new subscribers this week, so I want to welcome you to my weekly video. Usually you're seeing my handsome face, but I'm running a little late today. Well, since we had the whole technical trader workshop last week, I've been backed up on a lot of meetings and stuff this week, so I've been running around all crazy like. But I want to come through, give you guys a proper review since we've missed a week, and I'll let you know what we've been doing in the markets. Now, it's been a pretty break-even week, and I don't mean that by profit-wise. It was actually a very profitable week, both on the swing trading and day trading time frames. I say break-even because there's been an equal amount of winning and losing trades. And if you guys know me for a while, I don't mind. The bottom line is profit. But I want to run you through some of the swing trading deals that we did take, and then of course I'll flash back to some of the review videos from this week's live room session. Here is on pound or dollar yen. This is a cipher pattern. Let me get these DSR levels off of here. Here's a cipher pattern that I'm currently involved in right now. You can see I'm down about 26 ticks, but right before that we actually had a Gartley pattern as well that I involved myself in, and I kind of had to slap myself on the wrist in the live room because, well, I made a mistake. I was fighting off this Gartley for a good amount of time since the beginning of the week, and we got to target one, and guess what? I noticed that I removed my entire position instead of only taking half off. So it looks like I would have had target 2 hit on that original pattern. Nah, never mind. Nowhere near target 2, but would have been on my way up towards target 2 in that original pattern. But I accidentally stopped myself out, or not stopped myself out, but I accidentally took profit at target 1 for both positions. So I decided, hey, we have a perfectly valid cipher here. Let's get involved. Euro dollar was a winner loser too. See if I have it drawn on there. We had a Gartley pattern earlier that I just missed getting stopped out by. We had an X to A, A to B, B to C, a C to D down here, and literally my stops were about 2 ticks away from this big spike. And well, sometimes you get lucky in trading, and well, this is one of those times. I got lucky. I hit target 1, came very close, got unlucky with target 2, missing by about 4 ticks, and price actions moving back to my break-even point. So I may get who knows, next week I may get stopped out for break-even on my trail position. There was also a bat pattern in here that we identified for my syndicate members, but we came very close to getting filled, but not quite. Our fill, I believe, was at 35.89 up here. What else did we have? We had pound yen. Just trying to remember. Pound yen, you can see this is a big one. We're up 177 ticks right now. This was a pretty cool one. It's a cipher pattern here, and this is one we took in the live room, and I think it was the first day was Tuesday. And understand, we just filled our seats for the 12-week transformation training course, so we had 100 new traders in the live room, and I took this trade aggressively. I was actually late taking it, so I said, hey, I'm just going to buy that market right now. Got a little better fill than what I would have had, and the market literally within seconds, I can't lie about this, within seconds, as soon as I entered, the market spiked down about 50 ticks, and people in the live room just went crazy. Oh, Kill, what are you doing? It's going against us as a big momentum candle. How do you handle this? And I told the traders, I said, you know what? I'm in the trade. My stops are set. I'm following my plan. I can care less what the market does right now. We can drop 50 pips. We can drop 75 pips. As long as price action doesn't break past my X leg, there's no reason for me to fear this trade. And I'm glad this was a great example. I'm glad it wasn't one of those trades that actually just continued falling through, because I might have lost some credibility there. But they said, what do you do in this situation? It's very painful. I said, you know what? You click this little button up here, this red X button, and you close down the chart. And we closed it down, and a few days later, well, you see what happened. A relatively pain-free trade. We came up, we absolutely spanked target 1 for about 40 pips under what we're at right now, so probably about 150 pips, 140 pips on target 1, and we're looking to get target 2s hit. So a nice winner there. What are some other ones? There were a few others. There was an Aussie CAD one. There's an Aussie yen that got stopped, or a Euro yen that got stopped out. There's a bat pattern right in here that got stopped out. X to A, A to B, B to C, C to D. I'm showing you guys the good and the bad because I'm sick of getting these emails saying, oh, how come you only show the winning trades? Well, if you pay attention, I do show both. So here are the losers. This euro yen got stopped out. And then the big one, here's a big one that we've been tracking for about 3 weeks now, which was on pound Swiss, and this was we gave a great example in the live room of how discipline and patience pays off, because this trade absolutely took us for a ride. It was a Gartley pattern completion again about 3 weeks ago, and well, we stopped on a dime and turned around, and we were up 100 and something ticks, and then we came right back down to break even, and we came back to plus 50, then we went up to minus 100, and we came back to break even, and we went back up to minus 100, and we came back down to plus 150, and then we finally got targets hit, and it was just one of those roller coaster rides that are very tough to deal with, yet make for great trading lessons, because you sit through something like this and you profit. It makes it that much easier to sit through the rest of them. So that's what's happening out on the swing trading time frames. That's what's going on in the syndicate. Now let's do a few flashbacks of our live room sessions and see how the day trading went for us this week. Hey traders, Akil here. Gonna rush through this because I actually have an appointment to go to real quick, but wanted to give you guys a recap of our live trading day on Tuesday. Now Tuesday was a special day because, well, we just kicked off, Jason and I, our 12-week transformation training course, and well, we had triple the amount of people that are usually in the live room, and well, we started off with a bang. And again, I apologize for running through this quickly, but I'm waiting on a very important call. The first trade we took here was a euro dollar. This was a basic structure-based trade. We did our analysis. We have our DSR zones on here, and essentially we predicted the next point the market would retrace at. So we found this 132 even handle. Again, we know how important these even handle numbers are. And we noticed where we waited for a double top entry. Now we had some structure and some Fibonacci confluence there as well. Just gonna have to take my word on it. But we waited for our double top. We came into a little bit of pain. Actually made for a great example on how knowing harmonics and knowing how structure works allows us to stay confident in a trade. And well, we rolled over and hit target 1 and stopped out for break even on target 2. New Zealand dollar, this one's a little simpler. This is a cipher pattern completion. Actually, we just hit target 1 at market, so it didn't get filled yet. Let me get this out of here. Buy at market. Ring the register. Let me adjust my stop down to break even so I can't lose money. So a target 1 winner on our cipher pattern as well. New Zealand dollar 15-minute. And then euro dollar was another structure-based trade. We actually have an ABCD pattern right here. We brought in the 1414 Fibonacci extension. We have structure looking left. Look left, structure leaves clues. And well, we entered at a double top as well. Market put us through a little bit of pain, but never tested our stops, which were up here at 136.17s or 136.16s, and as you can see, we rolled down for target 1 for about 19 pips, hitting that 382, and like New Zealand dollar, looking to see if we can get target 2 hit. So a great way to kick off our first day of trading. We made some pips, continuing on the hot streak that Jason and I had during the Technical Trader Workshop, and just very excited to get a chance to impact a whole new generation, a whole new bunch of traders that are just starting this course. Let's take a brief look at what we went through on Thursday in the live room. Get that pound yen out of there. We had a bat pattern here on pound dollar. This was actually the first trade we took basically as soon as the doors opened for the live room, and it was a bat pattern completion. And well, it's ironic that since the U.S. government has been shut down, so we haven't been getting any U.S. news reports, which are the main reports that come out during our trading time. However, there was a jobs report today that I guess is allowed to come out because it's not from the government or something like that. And well, that report caused us to be unlucky in this trade. We entered our bat pattern. We had our stops literally about 59.72 right up here, and report came out at 8:30. Volatility increased, pushed price action up. I just got stopped out on the trade, and you can see right after it, what did we do? We rolled over right to our projected targets. Now, a few of the live room members that have different stops than me. They were safe. They were able to bank some profit, but I just missed out by a little bit. So it's one of those trades where it stinks because you did the right analysis, but you can't benefit from it as far as profit goes. Either way, it was a great learning experience for the newer traders in the room. Let's go to Euro Yen. Euro Yen was our other trade, and we're still in it right now. Think about break even, -4. And Euro Yen is basically a structure-based trade. Disregard all of the different patterns here. Those are some other predictions for later. We talked about a potential stop and reverse, and we talked about a potential Gartley in there as well. But the main gist of it is we had a structure-based trade. We had Fibonacci confluence at this level. We had a 618 Fibonacci inversion from our inside leg here. We had a 127 Fibonacci extension from our last impulse leg, and well, we used a combined technical score type strategy to enter this trade. We saw the market put in the double top. RSI was overbought. We had RSI divergence, and if I look left, because we all know what structure leaves clues, you can see we ran right into a DSR level as well. So we went ahead and shorted Euro Yen after waiting for some confirmation, and we've been going sideways basically since. I'm actually going to switch this around again. Originally, we were looking at another potential cipher pattern where we were going to do a stop and reverse, meaning that if we came down and got our first target hits, we'd like to exit the rest of our short position and basically reverse ourselves and buy ourselves into a long position at the same time. But because I'm done with my live trading for the day, or my day trading for the day, I should say, I have no interest in doing that, so we're just going to live and die by this original setup. And that was basically what was on the agenda for Thursday's live room. We did look at a lot of cool opportunities on the swing trading side of things. There was a pretty sweet pattern on. Let's see if I can bring it up. Where is it at? Pretty sweet pattern here on not New Zealand, but Euro Aussie. There's actually a back-to-back advanced patterns. Try that one more time. Euro Aussie. Come on. There we go. It was back-to-back advanced patterns. I don't think I got filled the second one, but you can see we had a Gartley pattern up here earlier. X to A, A to B, B to C, C to D. That D completion rolled right over to another bat pattern that came close to getting complete. I don't think we quite got down there. Looking for 42.83, so we just missed it by a few ticks. But you can see just how harmonically the market's moving. Advanced pattern for a short puts us right into or right around the new advanced pattern for a long. So another good training opportunity. Like I said, swing trading wise and a lot of the minor pairs, we had a lot of good setups on those pairs. Can I get target twos hit, target ones hit on here? We did get target ones hit on our dollar yen. We got pound yen that's moving up pretty nice. So you know, although we were 0 for 1 in the live room with one trade still in progress, it was a pretty formidable day, just trading in general. I was telling the traders earlier in the room today that today would be a make or break type of day. We had 2 wins on Tuesday, break even day, nothing really on Wednesday, it's a scratch day, and then we had 2 losses on Thursday. Now, you know, of course, if you've been with me for a while, you know my risk reward. If I have 2 wins and I have 2 losses, we're still going to be profitable. But depending on how Friday went would determine if we can say, hey, we had a winning week or a losing week, just as far as win percentage goes. Just joking around with them. But we actually did have a winning day on Friday. It was pretty cool. Slow day. Only one trade that we took in the live room. That came on New Zealand dollar. And I actually brought this up to the syndicate members earlier in the day. If we take a look at New Zealand dollar 60-minute chart. Brought this up earlier. I threw in some DSR levels. Let me just do that really quick so you guys can see it as well. DSR, what are we on, a 60-minute chart? So let's make that 240 for the major. Let's make that 120 for the minor. Let's make this a nice, beautiful color, turquoise and white. And you can see that price action on New Zealand has been in this disgusting looking consolidation channel for the last, the last week or so, 2 weeks. And what we did was we had a false breakout to the downside yesterday, and we came right back up to retest the top of this channel. And what I told syndicate members was, hey, this is going to offer a very low risk opportunity. We have some Fibonacci confluence up there. We have structure up there. And what I advise you guys to do is, hey, go down to a lower time frame, see if you can get an entry technique. And well, luckily, by the time our live room trading happened, that's exactly what we did. We watched this thing, and let's ignore the rest of this junk on here. We watched this thing roll up. It's actually a butterfly pattern as well, but we came up to that same structure level. You can see we easily double topped up here. Nice RSI divergence. And well, we sold this pattern down to hit target ones easily for, I don't know, about 20 pips, 19 pips for target one. And looking for the market to roll over a little more, giving us a target two. Looks like we'll have a 127 extension there as well. So maybe we'll get target twos hit. Yep, target hit twos hit too at the 83 even handle, or right above the 83 even handle. So not a big home run day in the live room, but we ended it with a bang. Ended up with a win and a pretty good week to technically start our October month, since you know, we were trading last week but not counting it for the live room. So good week. I'm looking forward to doing some training on Monday with the new 12-week transformation members. We got 100 members in there. We filled that course up, and I'm expecting a lot of questions. And then next week, looking to get right back at it in the live room and continue the hot streak that we've been on for the last few months. So we'll see if we can do that. So until next time, traders, I appreciate you joining me. Plan your trade, trade your plan. You have an excellent weekend, and I will see you next week in the markets.